Hi, I'm Jen, and this is from Jen. On a walk a few days ago, I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, Kate Ferris's Grow with Soul. In that particular episode, Kate and her guest and co-host Sasha Glasgow talked about anger, and more importantly, about anger's effectiveness at spurring action. In the very last minute of the show, Sasha summed it all up with a question to spur further thinking. She asked, what am I angry about and what can I be angry about next so I can do things? Left to walk my last block in silence with that query in my mind, I thought about all of the things that really get me riled up. There is no shortage. In the midst of it all, though, there's one thing that I come back to again and again and again. I'm angry that the arts are valued less than other fields. Now, before I go on, before you see the full force of my anger, would you maybe take a minute to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already? More subscribers means that I will have a chance to monetize this channel, and I'll get to why I'm angry about that in a moment. There's an old joke that asks, what do you call someone who graduates last from med school? A doctor. There's a corollary to that, though, that says, what do you call someone who graduates first from art school? Unemployed. I'm so angry that I live in a world where talent in some sectors is more valued than talent in others, and I'm angry that my talent isn't one of the undervalued ones. It's just so much harder to make a living as an artist than as a programmer or an accountant or a dentist. I'm angry that to get paid for entertaining and educating us, content creators have to prove their worth by working for free until someone notices them. And once they do, they then have to use their work to sell us insurance and mattresses and underwear subscriptions and all manner of things that we want less than we want the content that they're actually providing. Things that we need less than we need art and entertainment in our lives. I'm angry that creators have to ask their audience to buy me a coffee because we value coffee more than we value creators. I'm angry at the pervasive belief that art should be free and music should be free and books should be free and content should be free, not because I think that everyone doesn't deserve to have access to those things, but creators still need to eat. Everyone should also get health care and shelter, but we don't expect doctors to not be paid or landlords to go hungry. I'm angry that starving artist is such a common term of phrase that we've all heard it, and none of us have ever heard of a starving stockbroker. I'm angry that even as I say these things, the counter arguments are swirling in my head. I feel like I have to push back and say, doctors don't work harder than performers. And enjoying your job does not make it worth less than not enjoying your job. Or that choosing a well-paid profession doesn't make someone more deserving of a living wage. The way we collectively define value is arbitrary, and the way we attach that value to compensation is broken. I want to live in a better world than this. I want all artists to have access to healthcare. I want creators to be paid not only when they're at the top of their game, but as they develop their skills. I want musicians to be able to afford rent, and I want writers to be able to write for a living instead of squeezing their work into the crevices of a job that actually pays. I can't single-handedly change all of society to make those things true. But maybe, just maybe, my anger will make someone else think about what's valuable to them and what's not, and how they prioritize their spending. And maybe that person will make someone else think, and that person will make someone else think, and then we will change our definition of who we think is worthy of earning a good living. Anger spurs action, and action spurs change, even if that change is happening just one mind at a time. So I'm asking you today, what are you angry about? What do you want to change? Until next time, I am wishing you love and joy and all of those good things, including maybe a little bit of rage.